Howdy everyone, Enie's 20. It's been a while since I streamed. Not too long. I think the last one I did, if my channel's to be believed, was a Code Vein stream, which was nice. That was fun. Well, now we're doing a little bit of Kingdom Hearts 3, because why not? So, as you all know, the DLC came out sometime back, and I've been... Well, I want to say plugging away at it, but not really. Like, every so often, I pop it in, and I'm like, alright, here we go. And the reason being is that I think a few days before the DLC came out, Tokyo Mirage Sessions came out on Switch, and I wanted to play that game again, so I picked that up. And I was playing that, and then this happened. It was one or the other, basically, and then it became either focus on fighting these absurdly hard bosses or play Tokyo Mirage Sessions again. And 9 times out of 10, I chose to go with Tokyo Mirage Sessions. Since then, I have beaten Tokyo Mirage Sessions, but lo and behold, guess what happened? I got back into Fire Emblem, so I've been playing through the Golden Deer route. So I keep wanting to call it the Verdant Wind route, but I'm technically not there yet. I haven't gone to the time skip yet. But, yeah, so I'm playing that now, and then the Three Houses DLC came out, so I'm trying to speed run through Golden Deer as quickly as I can, so I can play the Ash and Wolves stuff. And then I'm also writing a fan fiction that takes a lot of time, and then at work we're gearing up for spring break, so it's nonsense, really. That's all it is. By the way, I just gotta say right out the bat, I fucking love the Garden of Assemblage. Like, it looked cool, you know, back in Kingdom Hearts 2, but I think this is like probably what they wanted it to look like right from the beginning, and it just, like, it's so smooth and it looks so great. I don't know, just something about it, like the whole Matrix, like, datascape. It's just cool. Alright, so the first day that I played the DLC, I took on Marluxia, and I almost beat him, but then, like, during his last, like, his desperation move is to cast a 99-second Doom on you, and then he, like, becomes invincible and Sonic the Hedgehog's all over the field. I wasn't sure what to do about that, so I kind of gave up on him. And the first one I defeated, actually, was Dark Riku. Dark Riku was super easy. From what I remember about the fight, there wasn't much... Like, at least for me, I didn't employ much strategy to it. Like, I just hit him, then he hit me, and then we just kind of tried to kill each other, and eventually I killed him. It was super easy. Larxene was also pretty easy. The issue with these bosses is that their windows of, like, being able to be hit are... They vary. I think most of them go for the rule that it was back in Kingdom Hearts 2, which, especially with, like, Lingering Will, is that once they finish an attack, before they start their next attack, that's when you want to go in and hit them. The thing is that when they finish an attack, either you're in midair because you got hit, or they're just miles away from you. So it's, you know, that whole issue. Larxene, the hard part about her was killing her. I got her down to, like, her last health, and she just started spamming the clone move, and it took forever to pin her down and just finish her off. Ansem, I beat him the first time I fought him, and I don't remember much about the fight, unfortunately. All I know is that Ansem's... I don't even remember if Ansem used the Guardian, because Terra Xehanort spams the Guardian, and it's not fun at all. I tried Terra Xehanort only like 2 or 3 times, and I was just, like, done with him. And then the first one I actually put a lot of effort into trying to learn was fucking Young Xehanort, because I didn't want to deal with his time travel bullshit. I had enough of that in Dream Drop Distance. Especially considering his boss fight in Dream Drop Distance was glitched for me, and I had to retry it like so many times because it would just not work. Sorry about that. And then, of course, I eventually did go back to Marluxia and beat him. So Luxord, or Luxord, apparently, I've been saying his name wrong my entire life. He's an asshole. I cannot, for the life of me, figure out how to defeat his final game. Terra Xehanort I hate. Who's this again? Vanitas? Didn't I beat Vanitas? thought I beat Vanitas.
This one isn't responding yet.
So the current ones I've been attempting to do are Vanitas and Xemnas. I guess I didn't beat Vanitas. I could have sworn I did, so I'm very confused, but that's okay. That just means that I get to try harder. So as the great Sir Davos would say, right before he heads into battle, I apologize for what you're about to see, because I am not at all a strategic mind when it comes to this, and clearly from the way these fights were designed, from what I've been able to gather from the ones that I've been redoing more often, is that they require you to do more than just whack the enemies until they die. My issue is that that's about as far as my strategic thinking goes in Kingdom Hearts. I whack them until they die, or whenever I can, I'm trying to hit them, and then I heal when I'm almost dead, and that's about it. So Vanitas, yeah, let's try him. I remember him being, like, I think I was in the process of figuring him out. So Vanitas is an annoying thing that I remember from back in, is it Dream Drop? No, Birth By. Is his habit of leaving behind clones and teleporting all the time. Dick move.
I've been waiting for this.
And he does that like a maniac in this fight. And I just, man. Also, he causes status effects, most notably. Oh yeah, he does that too. Oh, I was gonna heal myself, but he made sure I didn't do that. But he causes the freeze status effect when later in the fight, and I fucking hate it. Oh yeah, and he also does that. See, there we go. Oh, actually, now I remember the other stupid thing he does that I hate. Oh, I fucking love this song. I hate Vanitas, but I love his song. Wow, I'm really bad at dodging that. For people who remember, or who've done this fight, he does this thing where he gets into the middle of the stage and he makes this giant, nasty darkness storm, and he sends out a ton of clones, which, if I recall correctly, that's how he starts the fight in Birth By. And it sucks. I hate it. It's really hard to dodge. Yeah, there was not much I could do about that. That would have been a good time to rely on the, what's it called? Koopa coin, but they got used up before I even meant to. The thing I'm most excited about, besides finishing these and getting to do the secret boss, it's not really a secret because I know who it is. It wouldn't have been that big of a reveal considering he was in the trailer, but still. Is he gonna do the Keyblade thing? Nope, not yet. There we go.
Let's go. Dodge this.
I think one of the tips says that ice move is not blockable, so I have to dodge it. I'm just incapable of dodging it because I'm Freaking shit.
Back at you.
I love this like bullet attack that it does at the end of its combo. That always happens whenever I'm trying to use an item.
Too slow.
I keep forgetting to wait until he does the last one before I do my recovery.
Too slow.
I think we can all agree that this fight is just Haley Joel Osment fighting himself. Yeah, he did it again. That's what I was expecting. Yeah, avoid them. That's easier said than... I actually never had issue dodging them till just now. So I don't know what I was doing before that was working. Yeah, just like I said, usually after the they finish an attack that they become vulnerable, because of course it is. Oh, here comes this bullshit.
Dodge this. Here we go. Right. Dodge this. Got him. Back at you.
Oh, this one I do the bullets, right? Yep. That attack is so cool.
Let's go.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I hate this thing that he does. This is what I was talking about, the bullshit. Once again, I could not make it to my heal. This attack goes on maybe a little too long, if I do say so. Jeez, come on, man. Chill out. I was trying to use an item. I forget that when they force close your menu, it takes the items away. It moves you back into the other menu. Where is he?
Back at you. Got him.
Too slow. Too slow.
There.
Too slow.
Back at you. Got him. Back off. You wish. Heal. Back at you.
Let's go.
Right. Dodge this. Nice. Right. Destroy. Got him. Yeah. Back off. You wish. Heal. Back at you. Got him. Back at you. Give it up.
Gosh, I hate this freaking thing.
Destroy. Got him.
Too slow.
Back at you. Here we go. Right. Heal. Take this. Got him. So long. You wish.
That's not the one I wanted to do.
Let's go.
You're nothing. Heal.
Man, this man is very evil. But I think Vanitas is cool. I haven't said much, so I'm just like trying to figure something to say. But gosh dang, is he an asshole. And just like that, he did not. Okay. I'm like, this combo is not gonna kill him. He's gonna get away with a sliver of health, and it's gonna take me like 3 minutes to. I just realized I did most of that fight in silence, and I didn't mean to. At the last second, I'm like, I gotta think of something to say. Vanitas, cool. Like I was reduced back to fuck. Oh my gosh, but I did it. I did it with the most boring commentary ever. Sorry. For real though, the reason that I wanted to stream this was specifically because I wanted to catch if I said anything not like interesting, but just like if I had any sort of celebration, I guess. But that just happened so out of nowhere, I wasn't quite ready for it. I thought he had much more HP than he ended up having. It was kind of like the same situation with young Xehanort when I beat him. Or no, when I started fighting him, I realized he actually has a lot less health than some of the other ones. At least that's what it felt like. So I had some confidence in being able to defeat him. Simply based on the fact that it wouldn't take years to whittle down his health. Alright then, let me update people on that. Alright then, so with I was gonna say with defeated Vanitas, I think. With Vanitas defeated, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6 of the true Organization 13. So next up, I guess, I've been spending a lot of time fighting Ansem. I mean Xemnas, so I should probably go... I didn't know this was Xemnas' sign, by the way. Was it this back in Cage too? I don't remember. It probably was. It just looks unfamiliar to me. I fought Xigbar and Syax once each because I was like diving into each fight to see what they were like. Xigbar is interesting, with the shape change, with the field changing shapes. Syax, on the other hand, is a pain in the ass because once again he starts up right in his berserk mode. I think one change they made to Kingdom Hearts 3's combat. Obviously, they got rid of reaction commands, which I know annoys a lot of people. Definitely annoys me at some points. But the ability to do those things are still there. It's just that you just need to do them yourself. So I think like for Syax, I imagine that in order to knock him out of Berserk, you still need to, or at least to help you, you still need to counter one of his attacks or guard it so you can throw him off balance. And I think I did stuff like that, but mostly accidentally during my attempt at fighting Syax. I just don't like it. He's like invincible and he's so fast. He's such a bad combo. Terra Xehanort I super hated though. Luxord is a game that I can almost win, but I can't quite get there. You know what? I haven't done Xigbar since the DLC dropped, so let's give him a shot. See what I did there? All right. Let's see if I can get victory number 7 under my belt. That'll put me past halfway. The thing that I keep going back to is that I beat the data challenges back in Cage 2, so...
All right, the hero thinks he's ready now. Take this!
Wow, scatter shot, huh? I remember that attack.
Take this!
I mean, obviously I remember that attack. The field takes a lot less shapes, though. Oh, he still has the frickin' ricocheting bullshit. Of course he does.
This one's special! So what do you think?
Have I mentioned that he's my favorite? Once again, wrong one. Because Xigbar is my absolute favorite organization member.
Fast. Heads up.
Also, I love because the organization members are so
You better run.
capable of mobility that these fights largely wind up being like complete and total air battles. Oh, I ran them right. I ran them right, Koopa. Oh, right, because I didn't buy it again. Right, okay, that makes sense. Like I was saying, I enjoy that these battles become so air-to-air combat as they go. It feels cool. Who was it that knocked me so high into the air? And I was like, can we... Xemnas. Xemnas is all air battle. In fact, it's so air battle. He has a move that does you no damage, but it puts you back on the ground. I think they probably knew ahead of time, like, wait a second. We can't just have the ceiling be infinite. Though imagine if it was. That'd be so cool. I was trying to get to an item, but in case I didn't make it, I could just rely on the coin. Forgot that I spent the coin in the Vanitas fight. I am slightly concerned about money issues because like elixirs are so expensive, and if I run out, what do I do? But I think when I start the file, there's an option to just continue the DLC story or continue the main story. So I guess I could go back into the base game and farm money that way if I need it, because you know, if anyone needs it. Or hell, if you got into the DLC under leveled, you just go back to the main game and level up.
This one isn't responding yet.
If you feel like it. So yeah, Zikabar's not too bad. So once again, unlike Kingdom Hearts 2, the stage in this version only has two versions: so the donut and then the standard arena. And the donut's more about knocking his attacks back at him and waiting until you can get in there with the and like actually bring the pain. So if I focus on that, I think I can make it. What's the music that plays when I fight him though? I love all the remix tracks. Only took like 30 minutes to get that Vanitas victory, so
Alright. The hero thinks he's ready now.
I know I'm ready, you freaking.
You better run. Heads up. Start dancing.
At least he asked.
New backdrop.
Oh, he still says that, huh? And people wonder why I like this man.
Think fast.
Though it seems he doesn't have to reload much anymore. If ever. I don't think Zigbar wears a bandana, so I'm kind of going to be calling bullshit on that one.
You better run.
Back at you.
This one's special.
Here we go.
Yeah, I let that get me. I probably shouldn't have let that happen, but you know. What? That.
Let's make it
Oh no! No!
You can't get away.
I was like, this is a very small one. Wait a minute, this seems a little familiar. I'm no longer that was very nerve-wracking. Well, not super nerve-wracking. It's just more the fact that I'm like, wait a minute.
You better run.
And now he has multiple of these things.
Back at you. Nice.
You know, despite what they say, you don't have to amp it up. You could just take it easy. Where is up here in this time? In the middle? I did the wrong thing again.
Think fast. You better run.
That guy just walks around holding his guns like that, like he doesn't even actually care. Oh, great, the donut!
Think fast.
The freaking donut. I don't want it!
This one's special. New backdrop.
Nice.
Start dancing.
I'd rather not. I don't know what's happening. Oh,
You better run.
I was not ready for that. I had no idea what it meant by too fast. I was nervous. He looked at me. That should be considered an assault. This man is scary. Okay, oh, I did it. That wasn't that bad. Oh my gosh, that scared me. Imagine if that had killed me. I would have been a mess. Okay, that wasn't too bad. I'm surprised though. I would have expected like that he'd get locked at 1 HP and then force me to do the showdown. It probably would have been a million times cooler if I won the showdown. Wouldn't it have been? I was panicking because the thing said to hit the button if he moved, but I didn't know like how he would move. Was he just gonna raise his gun up to shoot me? I imagine that's it. Oh, I'm not trying to defend myself for screwing that up. I legitimately did. But I walked out of it with a win, so... you know. Gosh, that ending was really... I was panicking. Because I used up all my items. You saw. Oh. I still had my Koopa coin. Never mind. I was panicking because I thought I used up the Koopa coin, so I'm like, I have no way to keep my HP from hitting 0 this time. If I die, I'm dead. Gosh dang. Maybe one day I'll try again and see if I can win that showdown. But for now, I'm taking that victory. It only took, counting my attempt the first time I played the game, I think it took me 3 attempts. He wasn't that hard. Very fun though. Once again, I like Zigbar, so any chance I have to fight him again, I'll take it. So I know this is Shion. Is she only available when you beat everybody else, and then Xehanort only pops up when you beat her? That's interesting. I have now officially passed the halfway mark. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you know they should reward me with a new fight that I could throw myself at and die a lot. So let me update people once again. Alright, so, like I said, I've been practicing, not practicing, I don't practice. I've been attempting Xemnas a few more times. I'm not that good at it, but I'm at least familiar with a few of the things he does, so I'm not, I mean, Luxord can go screw himself. If this is anything like Cage 2, Luxord will probably be one of the last ones I take on. Back in Cage 2, I remember he was one of the last ones, because in that game, because of the reaction commands, his battle was all about timing, and no, that's not me. So I don't want to do that. In this one, there's no timing. Instead, it's just be better, and I'm not better. So once again, I've only attempted Syax once. Maybe he's not as bad as I thought. I have to give it some more thought. I mean, I only have today off from work, and then I gotta go back tomorrow, but then I'm off on Saturday, and I'm not sure what to do in my free time. I'm like, what game do I want to play? I need to make 3 Houses Progress, but also I want to beat this, and if I take a long break from it, I feel like I will forget everything. But I also want to play Tokyo Mirage again, because I'm on New Game Plus on my second playthrough, and it unlocks a few new things. Not a lot, but enough that I want to beat it again, and maybe 100% the game this time. Let's see what Syax is all about, because once again, I only attempted him once, so I don't know like what his whole deal is. Let's just check the fight out and get a feel for it. Let him murder me a couple dozen times.
The moon exhilarates me. The moon shines down!
Yep, that's what I thought.
Get away!
So I can cause damage to him while he's berserk, it's just that I can't stun him. Alright. Gosh, he has so much HP. You know who the secret fight should have been? Freaking Sephiroth. No, I'm not really one of those people. I think it's interesting that Sephiroth isn't in this game at all.
A call on the moon's pale light. Fight is over.
What is he doing? Oh my god, did you see the chunk of health that took out? That was literally most of my life insurance. Oh my goodness. What was that thing that people were saying about Lexius being the strongest one? Because, no. Even at his most powerful, Lexius could not do that much damage in one blow. So exactly what am I supposed to do here? He's kind of rocking my shit. Yeah, he ran out of... He was tired just as I was tired.
moon's pale
Okay, so
light.
when he's blue, he's totally invincible.
Fight is over.
Right, when he has the frickin' million weapons of death.
Abandon hope.
I don't have any hope, in case you noticed. You fucking asshole.
Expire. No. Abandon hope. Expire. Break. Abandon hope. Break. Abandon hope. Abandon hope.
Alright, I see now. Unless he's gonna whip something else new out.
The moon shines down.
Here we go.
Which, let's be honest, he probably is. He has like a second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth win.
Back at you.
I call on the moon's pale light. Fight is over. Expire.
There. So long. Yeah.
If there wasn't anything worse than just taking absurd amounts of damage, his weapons also cause stun.
It's over.
Because that was necessary.
Break. Break.
That's not what I wanted to use at all. I was going to use my ether. My high ether. And he keeps charging back up. That's cheating.
It's over.
Once you run out, you run out. That's how the rules work.
Abandon hope. Expire. Abandon hope. It's over.
That's my word. I mean, that's my turn of phrase. That's my... I'm trying to watch him, but it's really hard with all the lights. And it looks cool, no denying that. I'm just saying, like, the lights are kind of all over the place. Oh no, I didn't get the heal. Oh, I was so close. When Sykes is gathering power, his Berserk Gauge charges on. Use Blizzard magic to stop him. See, that was something they also told me about with Marluxia. They said fire magic works on him. The issue is, 99% of the time when I need to cast a spell on him, I have no magic because I needed to heal myself. Yeah, that definitely could have been a victory. I was like waiting for the right time to use cure, and I did not. I didn't make it.
I call on the moon's pale light. This fight is over.
Here we go.
It's over. Expire. Expire. Abandon hope.
Damn it. Once again, I was trying to heal.
Expire.
Blizzard.
It's over.
Alright, got him. See, that's cool and all, but like...
Abandon hope. Abandon hope. Abandon hope.
Like, stopping him is cool and all, but I'd never have the MP to do it on a regular basis.
Break. The moon shines down.
Try this.
No escape.
Back at
Once again, I was trying to wait for him to charge so that I could hit him with a Blizzaga while I had MP.
I call on the moon's pale light. Fight is over. Abandon hope. Abandon hope. Abandon hope. Expire. It's over.
If there's one thing I forgot how to do in this game, it's glide. There we go.
No.
See, once again, I saw him doing it, but I didn't have any magic to stop him.
Abandon hope. The moon shines down!
Heal! Fall! Go! Back off! Got him!
I call on the moon's pale light. The fight is over. It's over.
There! It's over!
Stop changing directions.
It's over.
I always forget that his element is not the ice. Like, why is ice effective on him? His element is moon. Or, like, spectral, I mean, lunar, whatever. How is the moon your element? I don't know. He looks Super Saiyan, by the way. It's a new touch that definitely wasn't back in KH2, right? Like his hair going all wild when he's berserk. It's cool though. I like it. Super noticeable in that cutscene with Axel and everybody.
Abandon hope.
Take this! Got him! There! Go!
You escape.
There! It's over!
No escape.
Back at you!
I call on the moon's pale light.
Yeah!
This fight is over. Abandon
All
hope.
ye who enter here, I get it. Your name's not... whatever. Like, I really hate his stupid additional clubs taking cheap shots at me. Like, as he's passing by, they just go doink. And I'm like, I don't appreciate it.
Abandon hope.
It's not what I want to use again.
No. Abandon hope. It's over.
Once again, I had no idea I still had my Koopa coin. I would have been panicking less if I knew I still had it.
It's over. Expire. Expire. It's over.
Because he is going absolutely wild.
Back to dust.
I definitely had that. I just... Oh my gosh. I definitely had that. I just did not... Could not get the ice out to stop him. To save my life! Literally. This close. He's definitely gonna be the... Well, I mean, I want to say definitely, but who knows? Maybe that was a fluke. Because like when I was doing the Code Vein DLC, I got slammed by what's his name? The Hellfire Knight, the first DLC boss, and I got it down to like a sliver of health, and I lost.
Shines down. I call on the moon's pale light. This fight is over.
See, I could have hit him if... Yeah, that's what I kind of figured. I was reading the tip, and I'm like, oh, you can hit him. Like, I don't know.
It's over.
What can I say? I was panicking. Oh my gosh, the damage is insane.
Take this. There. Back at you. Back at you. Back at you.
I call on the moon's pale light. This fight is over. Break.
Back at you. Got him. Back at you.
It's over.
Got him. Back at you.
Expired. It's over.
Back at you.
Oh, I don't know how he got behind me.
It's over.
Back at you. Got him. Back at you.
Abandon hope.
Got him. Back at you.
Yes, I see him, I see him. I didn't want to use that. I was going to use my ether. Once again, I forgot. Was not at the bottom of the list. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Does not matter. I win. Fuck you, Syax. I felt good. I mean, I definitely could have won in the last round, but it's not that I thought he was invincible, it's that I thought attacking him while he had all the stuff around him was a bad idea. And I guess it was, as you can see, I was trying to force it there. I mean, well, I guess when he's rampaging, like doing the whole land shark thing, that's when you definitely shouldn't hit him because it looks like it's impossible. I was trying. But when he's doing the air shark stuff, no, that's totally available. What can I say? For people who are thinking, well, maybe if you did this instead, you're right. I said at the top of the hour that I am not strategic. I play the game a specific way, and I know I'm not. I know that's technically I know that it's probably in my better interest to not do it that way. But you can't argue when it works. You cannot. Except you probably can still. No problem. Okay. Whew. There we go. We took out Vanitas, Xigbar, and Syax. So the entire left side of the room is complete. Young Xehanort, Dark Riku, Syax, Larxene, Xigbar, and Ansem. That leaves... And then on the right side of the room, we got... who are you again? Vanitas and Marluxia, leaving Xemnas, Luxord, and Terra Xehanort, and of course Xion, whenever she decides to show up.
This one isn't responding.
You know, I bet like there was a talk, like at the table of DLC development, that they probably wanted to have this case labeled 14, because Xion was the 14th member. But then they knew that if they did that, even if the room was still stationed the exact same way and that was the only difference, there'd be like tons of theories about a secret 13 fight that doesn't exist. But you know, what can you do? I still maintain one of the things I really wanted to see for the game in terms of like a secret fight was a battle against the entire organization at once. And I know having 13 enemies on the field at the same time is like ridiculous. And if you don't want to do it that way, I totally understand. But at the same time, I think like the Guardians versus the Darknesses fight from the DLC is also kind of like what not what I thought at all, but it's a good kind of middle ground between what's realistic and how they could handle it. And they handled it really well. That fight's awesome. But I think I would have liked it like a drop-in, drop-out type of fight like they had back in Tales of the Abyss. You get to fight all the I was going to call them Grand Cardinals, all the phone generals in one fight at halfway through the bonus dungeon, and I think you start fighting 3 of them, and then when you take one out, the 4th one comes in. So something like that. Maybe you start fighting 3 organization members, and then when you defeat one, another one comes in, then you defeat one, another one comes in, and you know, just like that. That'd have been cool. That'd have been very cool. But I mean, realistically, can you make it through that barrage? I'm pretty sure people could. I mean, people have done the KH2 data fights level 1, no items, insta-death mode, or whatever they want to call it. So, I mean, no matter how hard a challenge you think up for a game, someone will beat it. So, you know, all that is to say, I don't want to fight Terra Xehanort. He scares me. It's not like Xemnas is any easier, just because I fought him a few times before. I'll admit, I did okay with him, but his issue comes from... His issue comes from everywhere. That man has issues. Okay, where is Here we go. Defeated Syax. Okay. So we're gonna go give Xemnas a visit and see what's up with Mr. Deep Voice Man. This DLC is really good. I know some people have criticisms of it for whatever reason, but I don't care. I love Cage 3 base.
Why resist the emptiness?
Ah yes, Xemnas, the bare-fisted monk of Organization 13. He has a lot of kicks and punches. He uses those a lot more than he does the freaking lightsabers. At least that's something I noticed from all his fights. He just uses his nothing powers a lot more than his lightsabers. Once again, wrong one. I actually found out through people playing and talking about this on Twitter that when he makes those walls, you can actually bounce off the walls. You can actually flow motion into them and bounce off them. It's pretty cool. What's that he says? He says it a ton. Leaving? I think it is. I think that's what he's saying when he redirects me back to the ground. Which, no, I'm not in the air because I'm trying to get away from the fight. I'm in the air because it's really cool to be in the air. Ah, yes, I love the Xemnas battle theme. Music that good should be illegal. Oh, is he doing the thing? He's doing the thing. Can I guard this? If I was in ultimate form, I definitely could, but I'm not. Oh, shit. What'd I say? Oh, he kicked me.
No escape.
There we go, I did it! Oh, no, I didn't do it. I didn't do it! Yep, I didn't do it.
I banish you to the void.
That's really hard to do, you know. Attacks from Blackthorn deal no damage. Yeah, it's really cool that he still has the same move from the end of Cage too. The difference now is, once again, no reaction command. You got to do it yourself, which I did do it once. Out of all the times I fought him, I was able to block the final lasers once. The thing that really throws me off, and I guess probably everybody, is the fact that, well, I'm not going to say probably everybody, but me off, is the fact that it's not like he just traps you in there and then you got to time it. He's beating the shit out of you, and then he's like, all right, now. And it's such a dick move. I freaking love Xemnas' battle theme though. Oh, and he still has a stupid...
It's over. Heal. Back at you. Back at you.
This frickin' human being. Or maybe he'd see that as an insult. Oh. Well, I'll take it. I'll take the damage, even though I don't want to. Oh, this time he can throw you into the air with it? Or has he been doing that? I just never noticed. I legitimately thought it was just for putting you on the ground. There he goes. Okay, he's doing it now. He's doing the dumb thing.
No escape. Be gone. No escape. Be gone.
Ah! Dodged you. I totally didn't mean to do that. I knew he was coming, but I didn't know. I didn't actually think I could dodge him. Like, this is gonna look so cool if it works, but it's definitely not gonna, and then it did.
I banish you to the void.
Son of a bitch. Gosh, they have no chill. I can definitely do it. It's just a matter of just getting used to his stupid aerial bullshit. It's not like I can complain. I got like 3 wins under my belt this stream, so that's good. Alright, let's try this other jack-off over here. Recreating battle against Terra Xehanort. Alright. This isn't gonna end well. At least not from what I recalled.
accept the darkness.
Over here!
Got him! Back at you!
Oh, that's not something I meant to do. I guess that's the bad thing about these fights. It's like every time something good happens, it's never something I mean to do. I have to make it so that's something I meant to do if I have any hope of winning. But you know me. Oh, this is classic Cage music.
Over here!
Also, I like how a lot of his moves are straight up from Birth by. It's a really nice touch. I think it should go without saying, obviously.
Time's ahead.
Oh, great. I still think it's weird that they seem to have bound the Guardian to Terra Xehanort, but not Ansem, like, at all.
Join the shadow.
We go! Right!
Over here!
Got him! Back at you! Got him!
Over here! Surrender! Over here! Over here!
Heal!
Surrender! Enough!
Got him!
Over here!
Back at you!
Enjoy!
Got him! Try this!
Over here! Over here! Over here!
Back at you!
Surrender!
Got him!
Surrender! Enough!
Back at you!
Just right on top.
Back off! Try this!
Over here!
Heal!
Over here!
Got him! Back at you!
Over here!
Back at you!
Is that all the light can muster?
I knew that wasn't gonna go well at the end there, but I'm like, I got nothing. Yeah, that's when he does his It's a move from Birth by. I'm not even gonna pretend to know the names, but when he starts filling the Ars Arcanum, actually, I think that's what it is that he's using. Definitely looks like it. At least the Ars Arcanum I remember from Cage 1.
Over here! Enjoy! Over here! Over here!
Here we go! Heal! Back at you! Got him!
Dark times ahead. Don't let him escape.
Back at you!
So am I just supposed to survive in here? There's no way to fight back while I'm in here? Like, the walls hate me, the floors hate me, the Guardian hates me. Everything about that weird Dark Dimension move is just hate. It's just a pit of hate.
Over here!
Heal!
Over here! Enough! Over here! Enough!
Back at you.
Over here!
I mean, it's nice to be able to guard against that because it's pretty obvious, but at the same time, he's like so far away.
Back at you.
Over here! Over here!
Is that all the light can muster?
Damn it, what an asshole. The pillars of darkness that arise when Terran draws you. Yeah. What pillars of light? Before we start that weird dimensional trip thing? Probably what they're talking about. It'd be great to get one more victory, but who knows how this is gonna go. All I know is the way things are shaping up, I think the last fight I'll have to do is Luxord, and oh no, I don't want to. Granted, I did discover that unlike Kingdom Hearts 2, if you lose the final game with Luxord, it doesn't count as an instant defeat, but you can survive it if you have enough health and all that. But it's really hard.
Time's ahead. Don't let him escape. Join the shadows.
Over here! Over here! Over here! Over here!
Back at you. Got him. It's over.
Over here!
Here we go.
Enough!
Back at you. Heal.
Surrender!
Got him.
Over here! Enjoy! Over here! Over here!
Here we go. Nice.
Over here! Enough! Over here!
Yeah. It's over.
Surrender! Over here!
Got him. Heal.
Over here!
Here we go.
Surrender!
Back at you. Yeah. Take this.
Surrender! Enough! Over here! Enough!
Dark times ahead. Don't let him escape.
So long. Yeah.
Join the shadows. Over here. Enjoy. Over here. Over here.
Back at you! Back off!
Over here. Now. Over here.
Back at you!
Over here. Over here. Over here. Over here. Over here. Surrender. Over here. Enough. Surrender. Enough.
Heal!
Over here.
It's always hard closing that distance.
Over here. Is that all? The light.
I have no idea what he just did. I saw him charging up. I'm like, this is different. Too late. Oh my gosh. What an asshole. Gosh, it's kind of hot in here now and I don't like it. But regardless, I think that's pretty good progress for the stream, and I showed at least
This one
where
doesn't
I'm at
respond.
comparatively for Terra, Xehanort, and Xemnas. I think definitely with a few more attempts I can definitely beat the two of them. But as for Luxord, I don't even want to try it. I don't like fighting Luxord. It's not fun. It's just... oh, it drives me crazy trying to figure out how his stupid game works. I don't get it. I don't care. Yeah, I mean, I think I'm doing pretty good. And you saw the pain that I was bringing. I was able to clear most of these challenges up. I look forward to continuing next time. I think I'm gonna write now, though. So yeah, that's my current status for Kingdom Hearts. Yay! I am excited to beat these guys because I'm really interested in what the Shion fight is like, because everyone keeps talking about it. And also, I'm really interested in what the Yozora fight is like, because everybody's been talking about that and how hard it is. Oddly enough, no one's talking about the Master Xehanort fight, which I'm 99% sure that's what this is. There's no way that's not like a Master Xehanort data fight. I saw one comment about it. I've seen so many comments about Shion, so many comments about Yozora, no comments about Master Xehanort. So I'm like, is it not hard? The one comment I saw said it was hard, but I don't know. Considering I beat the Ansem in one try, maybe, I don't know, maybe because Ansem was super easy and Xemnas is super hard, that Xehanort himself will just beat Xehanort. So I don't know. But thanks for watching. Love this game, and I can't wait to play more of it, and especially clear the DLC. I'm excited. Anyway, thanks again, and I'll see y'all next time. Till then, hasta.